Mario Balotelli is a well-known player for all football fans. But due to some unprofessional behavior, his career never really took off after the 2012 Euros and the Premier League win with City. So today we are playing 10 seasons with Mario Balotelli to try and give him the career he deserves. But to make this into a challenge, Balotelli is going to have to complete 7 career objectives. He's going to have to score 200 career goals, which means 20 goals each season on average, which should be easy for a world-class talent like Mario. Objective number 2 is a bit more challenging. Balotelli is going to need to win 10 trophies, but it is doable because even an energy drink cup counts as a trophy. Balotelli is also going to have to win 3 UCLs, and these trophies also count in the previous objective. And we're going to try to make Mario into the greatest striker of all time, because this objective is to give him an overall of 99. And if he makes it to 99, it shouldn't be so difficult to complete the Ballon d'Or objective with 3 Ballon d'Ors. Balotelli were close in 2012, but he never actually won an international trophy with Italy. But today we're going to win him the Euros or the World Cup. And the last objective is for Mario to pick up 3 golden boots, which is going to be easy for this young talent right here. I given an 18-year-old Balotelli a rating of 75 based on his old FIFA ratings. And he's starting his career at Inter because his first professional club, Lubezane, is not in the game. Looking at the lineup and bench right here, it does not look like Balotelli would get any game time. So I'm gonna put him up on transfer to give his career a kickstart somewhere else. We have gotten an offer from Luton Town, but I don't think fighting relegation is the best for Balotelli's career. But this offer right here from Valencia seems more reasonable. And Mario Balotelli has made his first transfer and we're headed to Spain. The level of this squad fits Balotelli perfect. Let's make our way through season 1 and let's see what numbers Balotelli can produce. Our first season is finished and Mario is up to 79 overall, but he only scored 9 goals and 2 assists in all competitions, which is decent considering the teams he went up against. And he got to play a lot of games. I think our move to Valencia was a great move. But Valencia finished 14th in the league and they got knocked out in the round 32 against Alvarez. And it doesn't look too bright for winning an international trophy just yet because Italy didn't even make it out of the Euro qualifiers. I think we're gonna stay at Valencia one more season until we're hopefully at a rating where we could get scouted by some bigger clubs. But that's it for season 1 and let's hope for some better luck in season 2. Balotelli has been upgraded with a 5 overall and it's up to an 84. And that is deserved because Mario Balotelli smashed in 15 goals and got 3 assists in all competitions. And he got a lot of game time. Valencia also climbed up to 11th in the league. And Mario and his teammates reached round of 16 in the cup. I think Mario has grown way too big for Valencia now. I'm gonna see what clubs show interest. Atletico have agreed to pay the release clause of $181 million. But FC Barcelona also came in to pay the release clause. And they're gonna have to fight for Balotelli's signature. It's all up to Balotelli and his agent. And Mario Balotelli has agreed to join Barcelona. And Mario says goodbye to his club after a successful 2-year stay. And he's ready to meet his new teammates in season 3. Balotelli has arrived at Barca, and in this alternative universe, Balotelli has shirt number 43 instead of 45. But he's got some competition at the striker spot. Lewandowski is down to an 85 rating though. So I think Barca might have brought in Mario to replace him. The rest of the squad looks really nice. Pedri, Gavi, Balde and Torres have all turned into beasts. But Lamine Jamal is nowhere to be seen. Let's make our way through season 3. That is really not the stats I've expected from Balotelli in the first season at Barca. He even got a lot of game time, but he only scored 13 goals in all competitions. Lewandowski almost got the same amount of goals in half the amount of games. But Mario got a nice upgrade up to 87 overall, so we'll take that. Balotelli is gonna have to start collecting some trophies as well. And he's won the league with Barca. And he's won the Supercopa. But Barca got knocked out by Sevilla in the Copa de España. Let's see how he did in his first UCL. And Barca got knocked out by Liverpool. 2026 is also the year for the World Cup, and Mario Balotelli has been called up. Italy won their group, they knocked out Wales in the round of 16, and they beat USA in the quarterfinal, and in the semi they went up against France, and they came out with a win to make it into the final. But they were playing against England. Balotelli has the chance to win his first international trophy. And he does! Balotelli only scored 3 goals and he's not been able to pick up any Golden Boot award. Let's jump to season 4 and let's see if Balotelli can continue his form. And Balotelli has had his best individual season so far with 20 goals and 7 assists in all competitions. He's now a 90 overall. Wow. And it does seem like Mario and Rafinha is having a great partnership in attack. But that is some crazy stats for a striker though. 98 pace and 94 shooting. He's a beast. We are again winners of the La Liga with only 2 losses. Mario has carried Barca back to their prime. They lost the Supercopa final to Athletic Bilbao. And they lost again to Athletic Bilbao in the round of 32 of the Copa de España. Barca can't seem to find their form in the UCL because they lost in El Clasico in the quarterfinal. And Mario still hasn't received any golden boots. Balotelli has won a lot of trophies in this club, but Barca seems not to be the playface he wanted to do good in the UCL. I think the call is to seek a new transfer. We should be getting some offers for some top tier clubs. Aston Villa has come in with a crazy offer for Balotelli. Has Villa been bought up by the Saudis or something? Arsenal has bid $385 million for Mario. A move to Premier League could be the move for Balotelli, and Arsenal is probably in the fight for a title in England. And a move to City would probably be unthinkable because they still got Erling Haaland banging in goals. Let's sign a contract for Arsenal and let's get moving to England. We have a ride in London and Balotelli has received kit number 11. And he's now considered one of the world's best. And his new teammates are looking insane. Ødegaard, Saka, Rice and Saliba are all world-class players in 2028. Okay, there is no need for Balotelli to gain any more pace, so we're gonna focus on him becoming a complete striker. Let's make our way through the season and let's see if Mario Balotelli can do a Ballon d'Or worthy performance. And Balotelli has had a great season in England with 30 goals and 12 assists in all competitions. That's the career best. Maybe he can get a golden boot for the Premier League stats, I don't know. And a +3 overall up to 93. The 99 overall objective is possible with 5 seasons left. Arsenal has failed to win the Premier League. Behind City, of course. But they won the FA Cup to add another trophy to the collection for Balotelli. In the Carabao Cup, Arsenal got knocked out in the round 3 by Liverpool. And Arsenal got knocked out by Bayern in the UCL. I don't know how we're gonna be able to win the UCL. Is a transfer to Madrid the only opportunity for us? I don't know. And of course, he didn't win the Golden Boot this year either. Haaland is unstoppable. And no way, Nunes outscored Balotelli for Spurs. This alternative universe is wild. We're in year 2028, and Mario Balotelli is headed to recreate his performance in the 2012 Euros. But Italy didn't even get through the group stages. Balotelli seems to be happy playing one more season for the Gunners. And he got nothing to complain about his squad at least. And I got a feeling we're gonna do some crazy numbers with Balotelli in his second season in London. Erling Haaland won the Ballon d'Or for the 3rd time in a row now. And I don't think Balotelli is gonna win the next year either. Because he had a stinker of a season with only 14 goals in all competitions. Even Saka on the wing got more goals than him. But we need to see the positive here. Mario is up to 95 overall. Arsenal finished second again with a shocking 15 points behind City. And City followed us to the Community Shield and smashed us there as well. Everton knocked us out in the round of 4 of the FA Cup. And we only reached the semis in the Carabao. But how did Balotelli and Arsenal do in the UCL? Last place in the group? And it wasn't even a great group. We have yet to win the UCL. Balotelli can't even blame his team because he wasn't even close to win the Golden Boot. This is gonna be Balotelli's last season for Arsenal. Let's make it a good one. Let us jump through season 7 and let's see if we did any wonders. And Balotelli finally got nominated for the Ballon d'Or. But I have no idea why. Last season he was ass, bro. He only got 4 more seasons to grab 4 Ballon d'Ors. So if we win this one, he might got a chance to go for all 4. And of course, Haaland takes the Ballon d'Or again for the 4th time in a row. But Mario Balotelli has had the best season in his career. 31 goals and 6 assists in all competitions. And he's now only 3 overall ratings away from being the GOAT rating of 99. No way, we finished 2nd again. But now behind Man United. And what happened to Man City? They're in 6th place. United is having the best season in 20 years or something. And they knocked us out in the Carabao Cup. And we lost the FA Cup final to Liverpool. At least we now got out to the group stage in the UCL. And Balotelli knocked out his former club in the round of 16. And Arsenal got their revenge on Liverpool in the quarterfinal. And they beat Juventus in the semi to make it into the final of the UCL. And in the final, Balotelli and Arsenal is playing against Monaco. Let us see if Mario Balotelli can finally win his first UCL. And he has done it! He even scored a winning goal! And he has finally picked up his career first golden boot in the UCL. But he only got 4th top scorer in the Prem. This season has done a lot for Balotelli's career, and I think we might have a shot at the Ballon d'Or this year. The season 7 is not yet finished, because this is the year of another World Cup. And Italy is going to defend their 2026 win. Italy went invincible in the group stage. They won on pens against Mexico. They smashed Ghana 4-1 in the quarterfinal. And they made it into the final again in the World Cup after beating Ukraine 2-0. Balotelli and Italy is up against Spain. Mario can join legendary players like R9 and Garrincha in winning 2 World Cups or more if he beats Spain. But Spain has taken the W and Italy have failed to defend their World Cup title. Last season has made Balotelli into the best player, or at least the best striker in the world. There is no doubt about it. But I want to see what clubs show interest for Balotelli. And the club where it all started has come back to get their wonder kid in a swap deal. Seeing Balotelli come back to Inter and give them glory would be great to see. You know what? I'm gonna agree to the contract, and Mario Balotelli is on his way back to Inter. On this day 7 years ago, Balotelli were an 18-year-old striker with a huge potential at the 75 overall. Skip 7 years forward, and he's now a 96 overall and considered one of the world's best. And he's come back to Inter to win everything. And that includes individual awards such as Ballon d'Ors and Golden Boots. We got a long way to go on those objectives. And the squad is looking a lot better than last time. And no way they have Mason Greenwood in the squad. I didn't even know he was in the game. Let's make our way through season 8. And we were again nominated for a Ballon d'Or together with Vlahovic, Kylian and Phil Foden, who now plays for United. And thank God Holland is nowhere to be seen. He's not going to rob us this time. Here we go. And Mario Balotelli has won his first Ballon d'Or. Now got 2 seasons left to win 2 Ballon d'Ors to complete the objective. But Inter failed to win Serie A and they placed 3rd. But they got a trophy from winning the Super Cup. Milan knocked us out in the semis of the Coppa Italia. It is time for the UCL. And Balotelli is gonna have to do good if he wants to win another Ballon d'Or. Inter went invincible in the group. Inter would knock out Galacticos in the round of 16. Inter beat PSG and Mbappe in the quarterfinal, which is great if Balotelli is up against Mbappe in the Ballon d'Or awards. And Inter won the semi against Sociedad to make it into final, where Balotelli is playing against his former club Arsenal. Don't make me regret the transfer, Mario, please. And Inter has done it. Mario Balotelli has brought back greatness to his club. We only got 1 UCL to win now before we complete the objective. No Golden Boots this season either. Balotelli has had a great season with 27 goals and 6 assists in all competitions. And what a season Mason Greenwood had. We're now only 2 overalls away from reaching the legendary 99 overall. We've definitely made the right decision transferring to Inter. This might be the most perfect way to end Balotelli's career, but we don't know yet. We got 2 seasons to go and a few more goals and trophies to achieve. So let's see how Balotelli and Inter did in season 9. We are nominated again, and Holland is back in the mix together with Rodrigo and Kvaratskhelia. This could be the 2nd Ballon d'Or for Mario. And it is the 2nd Ballon d'Or for Mario Balotelli. Now we only got 1 more season to complete the objective. And Inter finally wins Serie A in Balotelli's 2nd season. And they also won the Super Cup, which means Balotelli is now at the 9 career trophies. You only need 1 more, which you could get from the UCL. Invincible in the group stage. Smashed Copenhagen 7-2 in the round of 16. Inter knocked out PSG in the quarterfinals. And they have made it into the final again after beating City 5-0. Inter is playing Wolfsburg in the final. This could be an easy win or not, because I have no clue how the Wolfsburg squad is looking in 2032. Balotelli can now secure his 10th trophy and 3rd UCL trophy. And Inter wins on penalties, and Balotelli has completed the trophy objective and UCL objective. And Mario Balotelli has also reached an overall 99, and he has passed 200 career goals, which means Balotelli has now completed 5 out of 7 challenges. The only thing he needs now is a Ballon d'Or in his last season and 2 Golden Boots. But this lineup is looking dangerous. Prime Chumeni and Kamavinga is teaming up at the midfield as well. Let's make our way through the season and let's get the results. And our competitors for the Ballon d'Or is a Regen, Rodrigo and Mbappe. We're attending our last ceremony. Here we go. And Mario Balotelli has done it, and he has won his 3rd Ballon d'Or. Now he only needs 2 Golden Boots and every single objective should be complete. Inter wins the Serie A yet another time, but they lost the Super Cup final against Juventus. And in the UCL they made it all the way to the final again, where Balotelli meets his former club Arsenal. And Balotelli wins the 4th UCL of his career. What an ending. Now he only needs those Golden Boots. He scored 25 goals in all competitions. This does not look good for a top scorer position. Not the top scorer in the Serie A and not the top scorer in the UCL. This means Balotelli has failed to complete all 7 objectives. It was a lot of fun giving Balotelli the career he deserves. And if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.